Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. If it's a Monday morning, I'm the only one doing a live stream. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Bookman, and this is the Guidepost, where we give guidance on godhood. And you might say, what the fuck is guidance on godhood? Well, since it's 2024, what you're supposed to do is say, if you know, you know. But we won't do that. We won't do that here. I'm going to talk about a few things today. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for being in the chat. Dawson's Creek. I never watched the show. I knew it was a show. Dawson, I saw your name and I thought that. And I wondered if kids made fun of you for it with saying Dawson's Creek. Kids are dicks. I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking about as I'm sitting here and I'm laughing to myself. Excuse me. Society EJ, it's good to see you in the building, man. Ryan Morrow. Cast a spell. Love it. Love to see y'all in the building, man. Thank you. The time has officially come. Once again, you'll get it 4 times a year. The time has officially come. The doors to the guild are open, and this is officially welcome week. Okay? I want to talk about a few things today, especially some of the stuff we go through in the guild. But before that, I got to give you the good Dawson's crack. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, check out the intro. Man, part of the reason I like that intro so much is because anybody who's actually begun to dip into anything spiritual, and some people call it the dark night of the soul. It sounds spooky. They don't know what they're talking about because they don't read the literature. That's not the dark night of the soul. That's just the beginning of the process. The dark night of the soul is not the beginning of the process. It's something completely else, and motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. Anyways, why I like that is because that I think it's a good example of the entrance into the spiritual process. Most people, they don't understand it and never get around to it because they spend so much of their time trying to feel great. And so as they're in the middle of that storm, they just think, this is just me about to feel great. It's like, no, your old shit is breaking away. It's supposed to. But they didn't really catch that. They just thought it was all about feeling nice and I feel calm and balanced and centered in my life. Yeah, whatever. Really good to see you in the chat. Hey, everybody. Serious Sut Triple Eight, good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. Okay, guys. So, doors open up back in the guild for 1 week. This is welcome week. I spend the whole week making sure anybody who wants to come in can come in. We can get you onboarded properly. You understand some of the technology, what you'll be using. You get to meet some of the members. And we don't get to the session until next week. Like I said, I want to spend, because I open it up 4 times a year because I don't want to be dealing with no people all year. It's bad enough sometimes motherfuckers get in there and don't decide to jump in until the 2nd, 3rd month. It is what it is. You're free to do that. It's your prerogative. But if I was taking money all year, it would be, I'm in the middle of trying to make sure I can give the people who are in here enough attention, I'd have to give this new individual attention on something we already done, you know? So I want it because it's a cohort class, meaning it's not just a folder of videos you go look at. You know, it's not just me telling you what to do. It's a group of people at the same time learning the same things. Motherfuckers wonder why I don't have no friends. It's because you don't go through anything with anybody. I mean, and it's one thing to have the experience where, okay, you don't know nobody who's going to go through nothing with you. That's cool. That's wonderful. But, boom, look at this. Same shit you're interested, people. And motherfuckers love to do the thing where it's like, oh, I'm so different. There's not going to be anybody like me. I'm so different. And then they get in here. In the first few weeks, damn, that sounded like me. Damn, that sounded like me. Head ass. But you can't tell them, though. You can't tell them. It's kids. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. Martial art. Good to see you in the chat, man. Side EJX asked, what is the dark night of the soul? I knew that was going to be asked, but I was trying to like jump over like, no one's going to ask it. Don't worry about it. No, here. You know what? Let's because coming out of Carl Jung, Dark Night of the Soul, coming out of their camp, it's not a beginning process, and it's not something that happens, I think, one time. I can't just say primordial shit. If I said that to people in the guild, you'd have a direction to look at. If you're talking about a particular system that uses the Tree of Life, Dark Night of the Soul is going to be the movement through the abyss. If you're talking about a system that's using the chakras, Dark Night of the Soul is going to be yeah, it's going to be the point after the throat chakra or the reemergence of expression. Because once again, like this is what I'm saying, motherfuckers will get into this and they think the place where they finally allow themselves to express themselves is the pinnacle. And they only think that because they spent so long not expressing themselves and insisting that it was the world that was the reason they couldn't. Dark Night of the Soul is a revolutionary experience. Not revolutionary in the sense of society, but revolutionary in the sense of your sense of self, your idea of yourself. It does not begin when you begin spiritual work. Dark Night of the Soul is, and I think the likeness to the abyss, or the not transnavigation, not translation. This is an easy word. Fuck me. The journey across the abyss is very similar to that. Cause how do I say? Because I don't know enough about Carl Jung's information to articulate it better than they could. Do I want to look that up? I want to talk about what I want to talk about. This is the last thing I'll say on the thing. When we're talking Dark Night of the Soul, okay, soul. That's the emphasis. It's a fundamental shift. Things are dark, not because of spooky scariness, but because of the unknown, the degree to which you're immersed in the unknown of your own experience. That's not just at the beginning. You realize what it feels like. You're just starting out, oh my God, it feels like it's so crazy. Oh my God, I can't wait to tell people. Shut up. It's not something you're gonna be able to tell anyone. Once again, motherfuckers are quick to find a new spooky word to say, a new hot thing, and it's whatever. I'm going to take the season off and finish out the last 2 seasons with you. With I'm going to take the season off and finish out the last 2 seasons with you. Will my subscription be the same? I'll ask because I heard so many people throw it around. Okay. Um, as long as you paid for the season, you can jump in whenever you want. Now, if you decide to jump out here and want to jump midway in the season, doesn't work. This is why we have Welcome Week. The doors are only open for 4 times out of the year. Okay, that way, and then again, like I said, that way I can focus on the people who have decided to be part of it, based on their schedule, what they want to do, and how they can show up. That way I can give these particular people the intimate attention that they need. 'Cause that's part of what I want to talk about today. Is the school trauma. Damn it, man. I have like 3 rants in my head, and it's like, no, we have somewhere to go today. Existentialism. Wait, what was the question? Is that a question? I don't know what you're asking about. Just awesome. Here, I'll look it up. Damn it, man. I hate you guys. What does Wikipedia say, alright? Fucking hate you guys. The dark night of the soul is a phase of passive purification of the spirit and the mystical development as described by the 16th century Spanish mystic and poet St. John of the Cross in his treatise Dark Night, a commentary on his poem with the same name. It follows after the second phase, the illumination, in which God's presence is felt, but this presence is not yet stable. The author himself did not give any title to his poem, which together with this commentary and the ascent of Mount Carmel, forms a treatise on the active and passive purification of the senses of the spirit, leading to mystical union. The point is soul. Once again, like they're saying, here he's talking about it coming from St. John on the Cross, a poem that he made entitled Dark Night. Okay? I love that. I love that. And I almost want to read the book. You see what I'm saying? Bro, motherfuckers will say the spooky sounding thing, but they have to understand what the words they're saying invoke. Where does the word soul come from? What are you invoking? How do you know? I was talking on Instagram the other day. Was it the other day? It was yesterday. Dude's in the stories, and he said something to the effect about certain people being baby souls. And I'm like, okay, well, you just invoke the word soul. What are we talking about? How do you know? That's what I'm saying, right? It's just feeling like you know ain't enough. Feeling like you know ain't enough, bro. Get in there and poke a few things. Get in there and poke a few things, man. Contemporary understanding. The term dark night of the soul can be used as a synonym for a crisis of faith. That's what most people usually use it as. That's why they attribute it to the beginning of their process. They attribute it to that, what you see in the intro, right? But that's not it. That's not it. Like I talk about, the 3 levels of things you're going to find when you go into darkness. The first shit is shit you've been running from. That's the first thing. That's what that is. That's what's questioning your faith. Because all along, your faith was, I just gotta run because I'm really in danger. Whatever. More generally, it is used informally to describe an extremely difficult and painful period in one's life. Exactly. That's all people use it for. It's a traversing. Traverse, not traverse. Anyway, it's a traversing. It's not just a tough time in life. See, when people say it like that, that's like Christian slang. It's like Christian slang. Whatever. Dark night of the soul. Is it existentialism? No. Existentialism it's an ism. It's a type. It's a school of thought. Here, once again, we can just scratch the itch. Existentialism is a form of philosophical, inquiry that explores the issue of human existence. Existentialism. It's talking about existence itself, but just like it's saying, generally from the perspective of humanity. Okay, it's in the word. It's in the word. It's talking about exist. What exists? Well, not what exists, but the idea of existence, more especially from a human perspective. And ism means it's a system of thought populated by ists. An ism is a system of thought populated by ists. What do you mean populated by ists? Racism, populated by raceists. Capitalism, populated by capitalists. Feminism, populated by feminists. Parts of speech, word structure. Brass, this is part of what I want to talk about today as well. Like, motherfuckers have the audacity. And thank you for asking the question, Dawson. Not a problem. I'm not simply talking about you. Motherfuckers will have the audacity. Tell me they studying this shit. They reading. You're reading the book. But you don't understand the English language. And you don't understand the English language. Motherfuckers read these books and assume the person who wrote it is like you. Babies, man, I almost don't even want to explain. It's like, why explain it to a baby? They're not interested in that. That's cool. I got to get past that hump. Don't worry, I'm on my way. But yeah, existentialism is a system of thought, philosophical system of thought. There's a lot of them. Existentialism usually comes along in the group with nihilism and absurdism. Okay, all three of them are a response to the death of meaning in the Western world. Okay, the death of meaning, and we are killing God and untethering themselves from the heavens. That is the Western world's ontology. There we go. That's the word I needed. Yeah, but it can all be so simple. It's really not difficult. It really ain't. The difficult part is getting out of your own way. As soon as you quit telling yourself, oh, I kind of get it. No, don't even settle. Bro, don't settle for kind of get it. If you kind of get it, just tell yourself, no, I don't get it. You'll save yourself so much energy. That kind of get it is pride. What the fuck are you winning for kind of getting it? Almost don't count unless it's horseshoes or hand grenades. So if you kind of get it, just tell yourself you don't get it. You'll actually move closer to getting it. Anyways, the doors are opening back up. Welcome week. Let me talk about a little bit of what we go through in the guild. Real quick, I'm gonna dip it, go to the other thing I want to talk about, and then come back here and give you a nice plain overview. All the details, link is in the description. You can download this stuff. You can take it for yourself. This is what I wanted to pull up for today real quick, okay? Now, this course is a 3-month course. This is a 3-month course. It's a whole quarter of the year. Each month, there is a block of weeks, a 3-week block of weeks in every month. Consecutive 3-week block. We use that 3 weeks to do our class sessions, okay? Each month, there's 9 sessions. I record 6 of them, and you'll get all your recordings. Anything I have on the guild, just take it. Just treat it like your mama's house. That's where you go to get your paper towels, ain't it? You don't go buy paper towels. You just go to your mama's house. I know, it's cool. Come to the fridge, grab this. But look, I set it up that way. Just do it, please. Nihilism, absurdity, and existentialism. The 3 sisters. I like that. I'm about to use that shit. Yeah, they're all a response to the meaning crisis. And you look, it took them so long to figure out there was a meaning crisis because they spent so much time on whiteness. Man, bro, this shit is ridiculous. But anyways, you don't know what I mean by that, whatever. Cultural shit. It's part of the reason I say human is alive, bro. It's literally from that time period. Anyway, excuse me. In the guild, 4 to 3 months, okay? Each month we focus on one of these essential parts of the whole topic, okay? Ascension, ancestors, and altars, okay? If you understand these 3 fundamentals, the rest of it is open to you, okay? I'm not trying to tell you what to do so you do what I tell you to do. Because I know you motherfuckers are just so averse to, how dare you tell me what to do? It's my preference not to do what you say. Ha ha, look at me, I'm now stronger. No, you're a narcissist. I was talking about this shit the other day, man. Motherfuckers are looking for secret rules, but they're so averse to the idea of having been controlled by Christianity. But the trauma, motherfuckers is... Anyways, in the guild, we talk about these 3 things. If you can do these 3 things, you can do anything else. If you can understand these 3 things, I can help you to understand any system. Okay, the fundamental work of any and all systems is some form of a change where you go from a lower form to a higher form. I'm going to keep it very vague and basic like that. That is called ascension. For some, it's this, and a lot of people who don't understand spirituality, they think they do because they explain it in middle path terms. So they think they've now ascended something, and it's like no. Anyways, because the devil's in the details, bro. The devil's in the details. It's not just what sounds the best and makes your heart thump. Stop. All of them have some form of ascension. Okay, what is alchemy? Lead to gold, right? Christianity, raptures, and all kind of shit like that. Anyways, all of it involves some form of ascension. And so we take that and understand what is ascension and how do you understand it, okay? Because you motherfuckers think that it's some group of steps, some new few words I tell you, and then once you know the words, you get it. No. You have to understand how a methodology works. You have to understand fundamentals. And no one's telling you fundamentals. See, this is why y'all motherfuckers have the audacity to say you study it. How the fuck you studying? You don't even know none of the words. You don't even know nothing about words. All you got is a strong, glittery feeling in your heart. God damn. I'm fine. All rights have some form of ascension. If you don't understand the form of ascension in the particular work you're doing, you're not doing spirituality. So this first thing we get to is straight to the meat. You got to understand what the fuck you're talking about. If you're talking spirituality, if you're talking magic, okay? You got to understand what the fuck we're talking about. We have to look at the language of this shit. The second thing, ancestors, okay? If you can do ancestors, you can deal with any other non-physical being or reality. It's very easy to get started, but see, y'all motherfuckers think it's some new thing you need to learn. It ain't. It really ain't. It's you in your goddamn way. It's you in your own fucking way. I'm telling you, I'll sit here, I'll be listening, I'm talking to them. And they're like, okay, yeah, I get that. And then the next question will be, so I heard I'm not allowed to do this and that with my ancestor altar. Is that true? It's not that you don't have the right answer. You are unequipped with your capacity for discerning. The only metric some of y'all have for what is real or truth is how you feel. you're just little walking vaginas. God. Most of y'all's issue is your capacity to discern and understand. It's not that you don't know the new word. I mean, you don't. But you don't know how to recognize what you don't know, what you don't know. You don't know how to recognize it. All you know how to do is feel what feels like it might be right. Look at the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I remember reading a book about Hermes Trismegistus, thrice born, and how that makes me think how he went through dark night of the soul and came out of 3 different times. Hermes Trismegistus, thrice great. The title Trismegistus, thrice great. It's likened to this is another coming out of Europe. It's likened to what they call the Godhead or Christ consciousness. Thrice great. What's that? Triangle. Thrice great. 3 times great. It's not necessarily talking about having. I mean, you'll get that in a story, explaining each of the aspects of the title in and of itself individually. But that's what we're talking about from that system of thinking. There we go. Excuse me. Yeah, Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great. It's title. Oh my God! Please don't think that's his last name. Oh shit! Cause look, man, having a last name is some slave shit. Yeah, motherfuckers don't realize. God, I tell you, is that Jesus' last name? Oh man, I'm a dick, bro. But yeah, that's what that means. It's thrice great. It's not necessarily born 3 times. It's born as 3. That's more so the emphasis. Not necessarily reborn 3 times, but reborn as 3. Yeah, I was talking to Trav in the interview he did for me with me for. He's supposed to be putting it up on the podcast, I guess. But that's part of what I was talking with. Well, I was going everywhere. Anyways, in terms, especially this is perfect. Dark Night of the Soul, right? Dark Night of the Soul. In order to do the clip-off shit you motherfuckers be talking about, you have to be at least thrice great. You have to be at least triune to be able to undertake the clip-off. Bruh, it's... Because 3 ain't even the big show. I mean, it's a work to get to 3, but 3 ain't even the big show. To undertake the clip-off proper, you have to be at least thrice great. You have to be at least thrice great. See what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will act like that's the upper room. No. I mean, hey, you ask a dog about heaven, what they gonna tell you? I got you, Jocelyn. I just met the sister existentialism yesterday. Bitch crazy. Hit that like button. Dub VT. I don't know who the fuck that is, but I mean, hey, the algorithm, I guess. Hit the like button. What up, bro? If you're thinking about joining, do it. I took the first season. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess you know who that is. Cool. Hey, man. Welcome to the show. Al Dickens said, good morning, peace, everyone. Man, it's all right. It's all right. I don't have to be upset about peace. Peace is okay. Thank you. Peace. See? I'm not terrible. Anyways, this is what we go over in the guild. I call it the 3 A's and the 3 C's. 3 A's of practical magic. You motherfuckers want to make this practical. How do I make this part of my everyday life? You say, I'm new, but I'm not new. I don't know how that works. That sounds like I kind of get it. Hey man, hit the All right, this is what you talking about. You want to figure out how to make this practical, part of your everyday life. Your problems are okay. I don't know how to be consistent, and the idea in your head is if I'm a more consistent person, I'll be closer to the goal I want. The other one, you motherfuckers, y'all motherfuckers love to skip over clarity. Your problem is one of them is consistency, you say. The other problem a lot of motherfuckers say they have is confidence. Okay, they know the new words to say and they tell themselves they got it. They skipped over clarity, and they wonder why they're not confident. But forget whether or not they wonder why. They usually don't even wonder why. They just say, "I wonder why I'm not confident," and they don't even actually answer the fucking question. Confidence is your issue, you say. Okay, cool. What motherfuckers is missing is the clarity. When you have clarity on what the fuck you're talking about, confidence flows with it. Confidence will flow with it. See, most motherfuckers you're dealing with shit you don't realize you're dealing with. You think you so close. And that's what keep you fucked up, bro. You think you so close, but that's what will get you fucked. So yeah, all that stuff's here, guys. This is what I was gonna do. I'm gonna come back to that. But a few people who took the first season were kind enough to give me some reviews. Now I think it was hilarious. Because you know me, I'm thinking it's gonna be what I think it's gonna be. So I post the first thread, right? I'm thinking, they're gonna all make their individual thread, maybe. Yeah, right. No, it was funny. Everybody just commented right under mine. I was like, that's hilarious. That's fucking fun, right? Okay. And I was like, what did it? The next one was like, okay, yeah, they're gonna just be here. This is fine. I love it, man. Oh shit. So I want to talk about some of this shit, man. That's my boy. Take it easy on him. Oh man, this your man. This your man's. This your man's. Hey, bro, you gotta try this shit one time. Like like somebody's introducing you to somebody, right? Like you know this motherfucker, but you don't know the other person, right? Just walk up. It's like, hey man, this your man's? Nigga ugly as fuck, bro. I'm a piece of shit, man. I don't have to be. I think I do, kind of. Look, I'm a piece of shit. I probably don't have to be a dick, but I'm gonna be a piece of shit. Oh, you gotta be okay. My review coming today. Do it, man. Do it. Nah, I love it. I found you through one of Trav's classes. I fucked with you. Okay. Yeah, I think I did. I gave Trav some videos to help out with one of his classes. It's a collection of videos. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, I threw some of those in there. Hey man, fuck with me. This is what I do. But yeah, please do, guys. If you participated in the first season, give me the smoke. Cause look. If I did it wrong, I want to figure out what the fuck I did wrong so I can do it right. And I not only did this last season, but I ran a 1 month season with a few of my more experienced students. Just to make sure. I love research and development. But this is what the fuck I realized. I was pissed off. Bruh, motherfuckers pay twice what I'm charging for a fraction of what I do. I'm like, bruh, fuck this. So this is the last season anybody getting an entrance discount. The only discount you get is for returning. Fuck you mean? You want to stick around? Okay, I'm not gonna charge you $300. You just pay $100. But everybody from now, you coming in what? I seen some motherfucker charging $500 for a folder of videos. I was like, what? Do motherfuckers even give y'all the recordings? No. No. You do a 1 hour consultation with somebody and that shit just up in the air in the ethers forever because you forgot what the fuck y'all said a week later. Don't nobody else do what the fuck I do. So I'm like, nah, fuck these niggas. I'll be alright. These niggas broke anyway. The niggas don't even be broke, bruh. Bruh, before I get into this, one last thing, because it's not gonna be the last thing. I'm sorry, you know me. Motherfucker had the audacity, right, to hit me up on Instagram and tell me that he's buying weed he can't afford. This one of the motherfuckers to tell you he broke. He gonna tell me he buying weed he can't afford. Like, bro, that in my face. Don't tell me that. What you just saying you was broke? This is what I'm saying. Y'all niggas are you're consistent and you're confident. You got the audacity, but you just don't have it where you want it. And you don't know why. This is why we do shadow work Saturdays. Out of the 3 months, 3 times a month, on Saturday, we're not even talking about any of the practical magic stuff. We getting directly into shadow work. Because that's y'all's real issue. You in your own fucking way. And you don't know how to stop. How I know? Because real recognize real. Fuck you mean? In fact, your class was pristine. Thank you, God. Man, look. I try and do what I can do. When I can do it. Anyway, let me get in here. Actually, you know what I want to do? Yeah, this is what I want to do. Okay. I'm a bad person for this. I need to urinate. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Like, I should have like a commercial or something right here, but I didn't have the fork. I just thought of one. Yeah, let me look at this. I can do this for you guys. This is gonna be fun. There we are. I'm gonna go piss. Y'all have fun with this for a second.
Have you been searching for an online Black-owned occult metaphysical store and can't seem to find one? Well, look no further, bitches. We're a Occult Corner store, and we're gonna fuck shit up. We have fixed candles, fertility candles. We have occult texts. So many fucking texts. You can't find this shit anywhere. Ooh. We have killer mid-coup candles. Sure to grab her by the pussy. DMT, Ganesha, Portal, Lotus. So cool. Anything that'll get you really in your shit. Occult herbs, palos, mixtures, tinctures, oils. It's all here at Occult Corner Store. And don't forget to check out our discount code at occultcornerstore.com.
Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Shadow work Saturdays, yes sir. Here, let me show you the schedule real quick. Because once again, I keep this up here on the guild, so you can see it whenever you want to. There's the calendar. Because it's real simple. Look, every month has a block of 3 weeks, consecutive 3 weeks. We take those consecutive 3 weeks, and that becomes class sessions. There's welcome week. Here we go. Boom. Mondays, I do the show. In the evenings, I have office hours, meaning you can come in, you can talk about whatever the fuck you want to. Don't care. You'd be surprised. That's interesting conversations. But I don't record office hours. I throw it up to the ethers. You can record it if you want to. I don't give a fuck. After that, though, on Wednesdays, I'm moving into Wednesdays. Last season, we did it on Thursdays, but I want a little more space in between those last two. Anyways, on Wednesdays, we're going to do practical practice, meaning we're going to be working directly with one of the A's of practical magic, either Ascension, Altars, or Ancestors, okay? Once again, you're getting each of these in the week 3 times out of the month. And then on Saturdays, we do shadow work Saturdays, where we get into the black book on shadow work I have, because motherfuckers think they know what they're talking about. Because it's easy to say and it's a popular word, right? It sounds like when you hear it, oh, I know what that means. No, there's more. The devil's in the details. In fact, you will find, just like most people, this is going to be your favorite part. Because the fundamentals are not difficult. But if you don't know what fundamentals are, it becomes difficult. But essentially, the shit ain't difficult. It really ain't. So yeah, you're gonna love it. Especially if you're not shy to speak, you know, you'll have plenty of room. Cause every now and then, cause like this is the schedule. Like this is when I'm at work, basically. And so as long as we're in session, like classes are in session, I'm willing to talk to you about whatever the fuck. Like, cause there's sometimes, okay, maybe a person can't get in on the first month. They paid for the whole season, but they're too busy to get around to get everything in the first month. So by the second month they come up, hey, Arius, I want to make sure I'm keeping up. Bruh, thank you. Come on, here. Let's jump into the voice chat. We can talk it out. Let's spend like the next 3 hours talking. Cause bro, I can do this shit in my sleep. That's what I'm saying. Explaining is the easy part. Getting you out of your own way, that's the difficult part. That's the tricky part. But you'll be surprised, man. You're not the only motherfucker going through what you think you're going through. Oh, yeah. And before and after each block of class sessions, there's a whole week of vacation. And so we spend a week not talking about any of this shit. That way you don't burn out. Because I don't want you to burn out. This is part of the reason I do the recordings. So you don't have to feel like you got to rush to get to the class. Like, bro, none of y'all can show up and I'm still going to talk shit and record it for you. I'd rather you show up so you can get what you want and what you need. But, hey, my job is to show up and make sure you get the audio. It's your job to learn. Fuck you, me. But I want motherfuckers to learn, man. I want you to get it. Because this shit ain't difficult, bro. It really is not. Facts, your class was personally. Sigh, what did you? Oh, she's sighing because of the video. Your class is excellent for 3 months, 2 times out of the week. And for the price, nigga can't complain. Especially not the first group, nigga. Hell no. Yeah, so on Saturdays, we specifically go out and speak about shadow work. Because the way I teach the classes, and you see all these notifications, this is not my personal account. It's just the one I use for displaying. Because it's easier to display because I can zoom in and shit. Anyways, these are the black books. They are atlases. Okay, these are the class material we're going to use, and we have one for each of the A's and for shadow work. Okay, so every time we're in a class session, more than likely, we are going to be using one of these. You can download them. You can download the whole thing as a PDF. I regularly update it. That's why I put the date on here. So you look and you see, hey, man, the one I got is the most recent one. Boom, you can get it. Because who knows, right? Anyways, you can download the whole PDF. All the pages are available in image files. There you go. So you want just one page? Download just one page. But we go through these during the class sessions. That way, everyone's on the same page, and I can tell you what the fuck we're going to be talking about, okay? Shadow work is big. Motherfuckers don't get it. They think because they think all this shit is about feeling balanced. Fuck. That's like motherfuckers who think that this is a phone. It's not a phone. You can call people with it like a phone, but that ain't what this is. Fuck, man. Man, it's babies, though. I get it. Y'all niggas is babies. And I have to be okay with that, even if you're not okay with that. That's how babies work. Babies don't want to be babies. They want to be grown, which is ridiculous because I'd love to be a baby again. Being grown sucks. My apologies. Sidetrack. No, I think I was following what somebody was saying. So no, it's not a side note. I want to talk about some of the reviews, some of the things, because yeah, you can go read it yourself, but you're not going to. Just like you could study yourself, you're not going to. You can read the books yourself. You're not. Don't be that mean to them. But it's true. Shit, they're not gonna do it. Anyways, let me take a look at some of the things we got. If I zoom, am I gonna zoom the text? No. You say, well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. God, I'm so fucking weird. Here we go. I'm gonna do it like that. There we go. That way you can see, and you can see my face. Okay. God, I waste so much time being me. I'm having fun. I'll be bored, bro. I'll entertain the fuck out of me. All right. So yeah, I like this review system. It moves it away from the 5 stars. You might actually have to read. You know, if reading is scary, that sounds like a bit of shadow work. Oh no, it's not important. I am this power, Aries. I don't need to read anything ever. Babies. Anyways, thank you, Mr. David Goodlow. This class is a good foundation that I didn't know I needed. Message. You took the time and patience to review and continue to review. Don't I do it, son? Although I'm still struggling with building and understanding my I, practice makes better. I can tell you a big part of that my that you put before I, it's so subtle. It's gonna create a division where there wasn't one. It's a possessory. In order to have a possessory, you have to have a possessor and a thing possessed, and the difference between them. Because, well, not necessarily sometimes. Because, because you can be like, okay, you possess your hand. If you possess your hand, you don't necessarily need a distinction between you two. But if I possess this cup, there's going to be a distinction between me and the cup. That's how I have a possession of it. Now, if you're using possession metaphorically, okay. But anyways, my is a possessory. Okay, meaning you've made a distinction. You've made a threefold pattern in one word. Okay, so that's why people go my soul, my spirit, my body, and it makes this big, it makes a big foundation, a big structure, but it leaves an empty hole in the middle because of the subtlety being invoked with that mind. And one of the things I think it is our being raised with materialism. We're so used to explaining and describing something without the observer or experimenter that when you get to looking for the observer, for the self and all of this, it gets confusing because you don't even know how to define self because materialism does not do that. It gets into a possessory, a distinction, a space between things. So no, I understand why that's still difficult. Okay, this is part of the reason I go into the paths of ascension so much. And if you're stick, I hope David's sticking around next season. We're gonna go over it again because that's the part where the methodology is gonna make the difference. That's the distinction in the methodology. Anyways, I'm fucking ranting but I mean, I appreciate him taking the time because he didn't have to. Nobody get paid for this shit. It's just hey, if you enjoy yourself, if you don't mind, leave it for me so other motherfuckers can look. Because maybe you can go talk to David. Maybe David will be kind enough to talk to you. And you can see if he's capping. Alright, Rocky Love said, first I would recommend anyone who's new to this information, take this course twice. Message. As someone who's done it, it's worth the investment, and the second time you will really get to the work. Yes. And just like you should generally rewatch videos and pieces of information you consider significant. The first time through, you're just touching it. Like even animals sometimes redigest and rechew shit. Hell, a cow got 3 stomachs. So just because motherfuckers love to think, because I went through it once, I'm the thing. I've done it all. I get everything now. And that's what happens when you settle for kind of getting it. Me though, right? I'm the dick in the room. I am, but still, I'm not wrong. Second, I received both fundamentals and method on how to practice my magic. And And you also learn how the two are inextricably connected. See, when people have a problem with method, they don't know how to do something, it's because their fundamentals are off. And sometimes people don't check either. They just do anything and claim that they're doing it. Oh my God, bro. Some motherfuckers don't even check anything. It's all blind faith with new words. That's why they out there sun gazing. You know what I'm talking about, you sun gazing. Why you sun gazing? Because your fundamentals are off. You out here trying to drink photons. Huh? That what it is? Your fundamentals are off. That's materialism. But see, if you in the business of never checking none of that, you wouldn't know. And so you have to be in the business of not only checking it, but you got to know what it is in order to check it. Imagine if Nick came to check your plumbing, don't know plumbing. The audacity, right? That's how you look. That's why you need to know what that stuff is. Gonna look me in the face, Aries, I know enough. No, get a job. You're no longer alone. This is the third one. This is a good one here. You're no longer alone. You have a whole group you can talk with right on this platform. What you discuss stays here if you wanted to. Exactly. Like as y'all seen, I ain't posted none of the sessions. I mean, if somebody in your group want to do it, that's between you and your group. This is your cohorts. I encourage y'all to talk together. Listen, I remember one time in office hours, two people were both studying some kaya, right? Neither of them knew the other person was studying. One of them asked me about some kaya in office hours. We started talking about it. The other person was like, oh, you fuck with some kaya too. And this motherfucker knew it. So now we all three talking about something that's not even in the curriculum, but I'm showing them how to connect it to what we have here. It's very simple, bro. It can all be so simple. You be surprised who's going through the same thing you're going through. I'm so serious. You get into this shit where you don't know anyone around you who's interested in this information, so you start to, especially with the nihilistic narcissism, you start to feel more isolated, more individual, more it's only just me, it's all me. And you get in this little bubble by yourself. I'm telling you. And this is what I like. Even if you don't stay for the next season, you get to keep the homies. Keep the homie, I don't care. Talk to these motherfuckers, please. Because you swear you mad that you don't know nobody to do this. I introduce you to somebody, and you still want to look up at me with your lip out. But you gonna be my friend? You don't need me to be my friend. I'm a piece of shit. There's a whole pocket full of them. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. There's so many motherfuckers who can relate to you on the shit that you fucking with. And then we get around to talking the shit about it's not even fucking spirituality. And motherfuckers is relating on that. We had a couple motherfuckers who were athletes, fighters. I had a couple motherfuckers who were into music in different ways. Whatever. Drink photons. Hell yeah, bro. I remember trying to drink photons too, bro. That's why I said it. That shit funny. The bubble turns to nihilism. And that's what happens. They hit the end of the road with the pocket full of expectations they're not telling themselves they have, and they hit nihilism. And because they don't check the pocket of expectations, which is all in that self. It's in the idea of themselves, which they haven't examined. What is you? They never examine it. All this full of a whole bunch of bullshit. They get to the end of the road that they made because of their pocket full of bullshit and proclaim there's nothing here. No. Wait a minute. Once again, it's the devil in the details, man. It's the devil in the details. Materialism is fucking niggas up, and you can't just plug in spooky words to materialism to make it work. It's literally made not to do this. It's like trying to grow plants in bleach. You motherfuckers who trying to pseudoscience up Western science, it's like trying to grow plants in bleach. It ain't made for that. It's literally made to kill. It's literally made to kill. But you trying to grow plants in it. There's life in here for... Stop! Stop! Materialism is literally made not to have that you, the I, self in there. There's no divinity in it on purpose. And the more you try and spook up melanin and DNA and magnetosphere, The deeper you dig in your own fucking hole. It's literally not made to do that. And every time you try to, pseudoscience. I can't be more literal. Pseudoscience. Fuck, man. Me and the rants. Excuse me. I apologize. There's a lot of access to all kinds of information, text, videos, audio, links, etc. And you know what? She's correct about that. Here, let me give you all a look real quick. Because I've done it before. I've given you a look, but you know, you don't pay attention because fuck arrogance. I get it. I'm a dick. Why would you want to pay attention to me, right? Anyways. Oh, I gotta take these out from, well, throughout the course, I'll give you the audios for each of the sessions. And then at the end, I give you all the audios from the whole month. Just in case you lost it. There you go. All the audios for the whole month. What is that? Let's see. 6 for each. I record, there's 9 class sessions. I record 6 each month, right? So there's 6 in here. Wait, no. Yeah. I'm tripping, right? And then you can download it. Real simple. Real simple. Your phone, your device, whatever fucking device you want to do, all 3 months. You can download it. Like I said, the study material, the class material, all this shit, you can download it. Take it, do whatever you want to it. Do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Look, there you go. See? You can download it. Study material. This is stuff I provide. Motherfuckers they ain't give it to you. They gonna give you a spooky picture and be like, hey, look at the spooky picture. Because I can show you the spooky picture, that means I'm spooky too. No, we're gonna talk about all this shit. We're gonna talk about especially this shit. Okay? Y'all niggas heard about the Anunnaki. Right? Space aliens. No, it's not space aliens. It's a metaphysical dynamic. The Anu is a metaphysical dynamic. 5-fold on the outside, 7-fold on the inside. Bro, like motherfuckers they don't know they don't know. They see the picture of the Homo sapien and they assume, hey, that must be what we're talking about. No, child. It's a symbol. It's a symbol. Just like the symbol for mountain on the map is that little triangle. Oh, so mountains are triangles. No, it's a symbol. This is a symbol for wholeness composed of multiple parts. See, without the symbol for wholeness composed of multiple parts, you'll get confused by, what do you mean? It's one thing, but it's got multiple parts. And then isn't it multiple things? Aren't those things one thing? What's going on? How do you understand it? Well, where's some place I know you understand being a whole composed of multiple parts? Physical body. That is not saying chakras are in your body. Because then you may as well be the body, right? Oh, I'm not the body. Well, you may as well just be the body then, right? Dumb. The Anu is a metaphysical dynamic. Metaphysical dynamic. You're tracing the surface of a torus and a hyperboloid. A torus, the donut shape, the 4th dimensional sphere, and the hyperboloid. It's right in the middle, like the empty. Where's the picture I want to use? Yeah, I like this picture even better. That middle part. You don't know what a torus is. There you go. The torus is the donut shape. All right. The hyperboloid is the shape in the middle. Both are being traced out at the same time. Oh my God. And keep in mind, you do a cross section of a torus, you get these 2 circles, right? And then I tell motherfuckers about this in shadow work, right? Remember this picture. The cross section of a torus is 2 circles, right? That's what it looks like. When you look at it as a cross section, 2 circles. Where we at? Here we go. And when I talk to you about the relationship between personality and shadow, look at those 2 circles. What do you think that means? What do you think that symbolizes? Come on, I just walked you all the way down the path. What do you think that symbolizes? This apparent separation. Because motherfuckers get into shadow work and you think it's about all the spooky shit they don't want to think about. Nah, your personality, by virtue of the fact you've been putting all that shit over there, is fucked 2. Oh, no. Yeah. All that fucking hype train shit. Arius got to finish up the replay. Spring break in DR with the kiddies. Don't have kids. Look, you're going to do it. It's going to be here. Y'all enjoy yourself. Look, she got kids. She telling y'all. Kids are annoying. Kids are dicks. Anyways, I'm fine. I'll be okay. Let me continue. Thank you for the review, Lee. Appreciate that. So yeah, you get all kinds of shit. Oh, I didn't show you the text archive either. Duh. Where is it? Right down here. Oh man, the anime and the memes, bro. And I put the animes I think are really good. They have a spiritual connotation. You guys talk about whatever you want to. But yeah, there's some in here, and you get and it's not just hey, come talk about an anime. Like no, you can go watch the shit too. Fuck you mean? And what I like about this site is it has one of those players where you can download the shit. So like, look, you hit the play, and you can save the video. Boom, once again. Oh, I accidentally saved that. Fuck. Anyways. So now you see you can do it. Whatever the fuck. Anyways, that's what I'm talking about with the anime. So when we talking about the anime, I always suggest, okay, nigga, put your money where your mouth is. You telling me this shit is good, I want to go watch it. If it's really good, now you can't. Whatever, right? Fuck me. Who else do this for you? Nobody. But the text archive, okay? Once again, you can download anything you want from here. Take it, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. I expect you to ruin everything I've created. I expect you to ruin everything I've created. Even if you did it accidentally. I don't care. But different categories with music, with text, excuse me. Boom. So, how does this work? Oh, thanks, Cassis. She left y'all a link there for that one. But I have the files directly here, so you can you see what the title of the book is, subtitle, and who wrote it. You can look it up for yourself if you want. PDFs right there. PDFs right there for you. Okay? So if you want your Kimbamba, I got your Kimbamba. Okay? So yeah. And I remember one time, it's like I was telling you about that interaction where they were talking about some Kaya, and they were talking about a book, and I was like, let me see, because I hadn't heard of the book before, but I went ahead and threw it up there. Is this why? That was back in January. What was the book of Vita? What was it? The Sankaya Darsha. That's what they were talking about. Yeah, because I found this Bhagavad Gita, and I was like, I'll put that shit up there because you ain't even looked at the shit. Anyway, sorry. Sankaya Darshana. And they were talking about this shit in the office hours. I'm sitting listening. I'm like, I never heard of that shit. So I went and got it. And so anyone else who wants to check it out, they were talking about some Kaya and the dualist tradition. I went and got it. You know, some Kaya, aphorisms of Kapila. Don't know who the boy is. There you go. You know, some Kaya. Like I just updated. I don't care. Like, what you want? What you looking for? Divination? Astral science. I bet you like that one, huh? Introduction to astrology, phrenology. Here. What's phrenology? Oh God, what's phrenology? Let's look it up. You right here. Let's look up what's phrenology. Reading a selection of articles from the Edinburgh Phrenological Journal and the Transactions of the Edinburgh Phrenological Society. We got a preface. No, I don't want to say the preface. I want to say the preface. I mean the introduction. It's probably going to say exactly what it is in the introduction. It's talking about the brain shit. Yeah, it's almost brain shit. Phrenology. Yeah, let's look it up. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's the study of the conformation and especially the contours of the skull. Okay, yeah. So remember, Leonardo DiCaprio talking about the shape of nigga's skull in front of Django and them. Yeah, it's phrenology. All right, but they have some people will imply a metaphysical context to it. So don't take my word for it. Look it up yourself. There you go. There's some tools. And so when you see this comments, this is how many I put in there. It's +1. So if you see 28 there, that means there's 29 of them in there. You see 11 here, that means there's 12 of them in there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Take what you want. We can talk about that shit. That's what we're here to do. We're here to explore the shit. This is an expedition into practical magic, into making this part of your lifestyle. And that's bullshit, man. Today, anybody can write a book. And so you can't take the authority that someone has written a book to as a sign that they're competent anymore. Anyone can write a book. It's craziness, bro. Shroom Go. Let's see what my Brian said. The guild is dope. Lots of fun stuff, books, and also there is a plethora of good info, awesome sessions, people who you can talk to and build with. This is a good opportunity to start to build upon solid foundation on what it is you believe. Solid foundation, guys. That's really what you need. I mean, if you want to say, Aries, fuck you, you can't possibly have it because I don't like you. Fine, good, you're right, do what you want. Even if you don't get it from me. You need a foundation. Why? Because all methodology is based on a foundation. Any methods that you claim to be doing is based on a foundation. Now, whether or not you want to examine your foundation, that's up to you. That's up to you. Yeah, it's all kind of shit. You know what? No. If you don't want to examine your foundations upon which you're saying you're doing this, that, and the third, sound like blind faith to me. Anyways, solid foundation. Very much worth it. And me personally, I will continue to be part of it because it's worth it. Shroom Goat is one of the members who's going to be coming back next season. So I appreciate the participation, bro. Venusian Vegetable. Hey, man, this man be here asking questions, bro. He asks pertinent questions. Like, you can tell he's listening based on the questions he asks. He don't just ask a random question out of the side. You know, that's what motherfuckers do who don't understand what's being talked about. They ask a random question from somewhere else because they can't ask the question about what you're talking about because then they have to admit that they don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, sorry. He be on it, man. Anyways, come to the guild if you want to enhance your ability to learn. This course offers a hands-on approach to working with the fundamentals of this occult work in order to create a sound methodology. Sound methodology. You have a solid foundation. What do you get? Sound methodology. It can all be so simple, guys. I'm not trying to make you do what I do. I'm not trying to determine what you believe. I'm trying to reintroduce you to your fundamentals on how you believe in the first place so you can go do whatever you want to do. I don't need you to follow me, bro. I fart. Don't follow me. You figure it out, bro. You'll see. Elia Trouble Zero. Oh, good to see you in the chat, man. What's up? Elia, did you leave a review? I see you in the chat saying the guild is the shit. Did you did you leave a review? I don't have a tie. Oh, piece of shit, man. With the help of this course, I was able to do just that. There you go, guys. Because see, man, some of y'all don't understand some of the problems you do have. Well, y'all don't understand basic geometry and basic English. And I don't mind contending with it. I don't mind reintroducing it. But it's going to make it difficult for you. If you don't understand, you don't understand. So there's a lot of layers we got to go through that stuff. So I don't mind doing it, bro. But, hey, come to the table. Put your chest away. I know some of you can't even breathe without puffing up your chest. But slow down. You're safe to stumble in here. All right? You're safe to stumble. The only nigga in the room who gonna know anything is gonna be me. I'm gonna let you know immediately you don't know shit. You gonna pretend like you do, then try and avoid the classes so you don't have to. Bro, it's your money. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let you know. Not because I'm better than you, even if that's the case. I want to let you know so that you can get beyond it. This ain't about feeling like you know. Feeling like you know is insufficient. Feeling like you know is pseudoscience. You can make, but I would go all day about pseudoscience. Anyway, Gerson be up in there, man. Hey, man. What is an amen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, man. Look, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate stopping by, hitting me up with this review. Because, I don't have no other way to let people know so where they can see it. So I ask y'all to leave a review if you want to. Leave a review if you want to. Was that bars? Is that bars? I don't think so. If and that is a big if. This nigga Gerson, right? You are serious about your spiritual development, I strongly recommend y'all to listen to this man. I say such simply because actually sitting down and listening to what this man has to say will very much challenge you in such a healthy way. I personally cannot stress the level of growth you get from what he showcases. I was talking to another person in the DM the other day, and it's like the second or third person I've heard say this is that I'm the only person that challenges them. And I'm like, okay, then why not work with me? And then you get the pocket full of justifications that don't make no sense. It's their own justifications. Because like I said, y'all motherfuckers are consistent with what you want to be consistent with. You'll do that shit every day. You'll buy some weeds you can't afford. You'll get that 10-piece lemon pepper hot, all flats fried hard with the sauce on the fries. But you'll look me in the face, tell me you're broke. That's cool. No, I get it. I know. Look, you don't have to waste no time lying to me. I can see your priorities. It's fine. You ain't got to lie to me. Make me feel better. I feel fine. I feel fine. Motherfucker be lying, bro. Oh, I don't know why I just visualized him typing out that review. No, he ain't gonna type it out. Who, Gerson? Oh, while you was listening to him say it. Gerson's animated, bro. You can tell. You can like imagine Gerson having fun. Anyway, so yeah, bro. Motherfuckers don't even know how to challenge themselves. It's something you have to learn to do. Once again, bro, ignorance is the precursor to knowledge. Before you know, you have to not know. And if you're not embracing that you don't know, you're not gonna get there. What's it look like to not embrace the fact that you don't know? Oh, well, I kind of get it. That means you don't get it. That means you don't get it. But it feels better to say, I kind of get it. I know one motherfucker, every time I talk to this nigga, first thing he started doing is capping and telling me what the fuck he been doing. And it's like, just listening, I can tell he ain't been doing that. I can tell he ain't been doing it. He'll repeat the words that sound good. Give me a nice word salad. And it's like, bro, don't waste time lying to me. Okay? You gotta lie to yourself first. Don't even waste your time. I can see you. You play hide and seek with a little kid. That motherfucker really think you can't see them. And you gotta play like you can't see them, otherwise they feel cheated. God. Where was I at? Oh, well, it was a nice good sentence there, Gerson. Nice long sentence, good. The knowledge provided is crucial if you are the type of person who likes to know the reason behind spiritual concepts and the machinery that makes it work. See, that's what some of y'all are fucking up, because you like to devolve the reasoning and the machinery back to materialism, and you don't even understand that's where you fucked up. Dorothy never left fucking Kansas. She had shoes on the whole time. It was her dumb ass. You don't even understand what you looking at. You walking around them damn things like it's just shoes. Oh no, these is just shoes. Okay. Look, you take time on the fucking yellow brick road. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. You tell me all the good things you're trying to do. Go ahead. Good job. Yep, them's just shoes. Fuck you mean? Bruh, the reasoning and the machinery behind this stuff. So you take away the idea that chakras are in the bodies, now a nigga lost. You take away that the zodiac is your cranial nerves, and no, all that shit you got in the body, it ain't the body. It never was the body. You'll tell me that as soon as I try to tell you you're wrong. No, I'm not the body. I'm more than this. I am that I am. Okay, then why are you gonna reduce everything back to the body? You are I am that I am, but it's melanin. I am that I am, but it's DNA. I am that I am, but it's spooky back oil going up to the nerves in the top of your head, making you a Tesla coil, right? Dumbass shit. But I gotta shut up because I'm the dick in the room. Maybe there's supposed to be a dick in the room. Something need to get fucked. God damn it. This craziness. It's stupid. I'm sorry. Let me drive my point once again. He will make absolutely sure you understand and know what's necessary. His patience is true and rough. True the rough. And he still claims that he's working on it to this day. Yo, motherfuckers call me patient, bro. I guess I can give off the appearance of patience because I've learned that it's going to take longer if it looks like I'm not being patient. But behind the facade, the necessary facade of patience and understanding, I am boiling. A churning mess of gnashing teeth, ready to bite something. I do not consider myself patient, but I can be patient when it's necessary. On default, nah, fuck that shit. I'm lazy. I want to lay down. Oh, get out my way. Okay. As if, and I do really want y'all to understand. I don't want to just sit there. I don't want to just sit there and talk. I can do that, and I'm gonna do it. Make sure you get it on the recording. But I want to engage you. I want you to practice speaking this stuff. Some of this stuff y'all motherfuckers claim to kind of understand, you've never even put into a sentence. You've never even put the shit you claim to understand into a sentence. The audacity! Oh! God, I got one of my own fucking arteries with that. That hurt. But it's true. Oh, get your ass in here and learn to fucking stumble correctly. That motherfucker's so busy trying to puff your chest out as you stumble, you don't do either one properly. Fuck. And you wonder why I walk in the room, look better than your ass without trying. I'm not trying to. You look awful. It's not that, hey, Eric's just doing, he's looking great doing this. No, I look normal. You've been below par for a long time. Don't tell me I'm smart. No, I'm normal. You're dumb. And you don't have to be. Don't tell me I'm smart. I'm normal. You're dumb. Don't tell me I'm beautiful. I'm normal. You're hideous. Get off your ass. Don't make yourself normal. You ain't normal. You're below average. And you don't have to be. Come. Shit. I get in this motherfucker like somebody defeat me, hoping, looking. Because I can't be the pinnacle. I'm sitting here looking, I can't be. Quit puffing. Quit playing. Get the word. Oh, God, that hurts. I feel like I'm bleeding. You motherfuckers will claim to know this shit. Hey, man, I can't even speak a sentence of it. Come learn to do it. You need to learn to speak about what you claim to know. Otherwise, you'll always be by yourself with it. Y'all motherfuckers want like-minded people, but what you gonna do with them? Y'all both just sit there silently, shaking hands because you know you both feel like you know? No, you want to have discussions about this shit. You want to explore this shit. And to do that, you're going to need language. You have to, see, that's part of practicing it. Motherfuckers quick to teach, put on a spooky mask, and get on live and tell you that they got a new tip for you. They can't tell you no fundamentals. They can't stomach having somebody question whether or not that shit is bullshit, but they can give you a new tip, a new motivating thing to say. This shit ain't about feeling good. This shit ain't about feeling good. You can feel good. I'm not telling you can't feel good. I'm telling you that's not about feeling good. Woo! I am not patient. As if you ain't already patient enough. Whatever, Gerson. And the methods he prepares for you to see will give you the very keys to understanding any spiritual path at its core. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I want to do. I don't want to give you a thing where you have to follow me. I'm gonna shit. I am a piece of shit. You do not want to follow me. You don't. Most of y'all really want a better human life with a little bit of spookiness in it. Please go find that. You follow me, I'm gonna change your fucking life and you're gonna hate me. Fuck! Reminds me of a haiku. What was the haiku? Was it something I said? It sounded like a haiku. Oh, type out what it was so I can say it. Maybe I can say the haiku. Maybe I can keep the haiku. There might be some good shit, bro. My apologies, sorry, EJX. I hope I didn't hurt you too. I'm bleeding, bro. I'm bleeding. If you want that upgrade, come. Oh, he's missing the H. That's what it was. Through and rough. Through and rough, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's a Norwegian thing. I don't know. Anyway, he got the toolbox big booming. Bro, I give you the maps not because it's the newest hot thing. Like, I swear, and I say it all the fucking time. What I'm giving you is not something that has never been done. It's been done countless times. You've seen these things. What you didn't realize is you don't understand it to begin with. That's your issue. And if you fix that, all the shit you've learned will make sense. The reason all the shit you learned don't fit together because you ain't dealt with the premises that you don't understand none of this to begin with. You can repeat the names of shit. That don't mean you understand what you're looking at. Here, say it with me. We can say the words. Primordial realm, non-physical realm, physical realm. Because you said the words, does that mean you understand? Of course not. So that applies to you knowing the names of the chakras. Because you know the words does not mean you understand. I know the names of the chakras and the attribute color and what it represents. Because you know the names don't mean you understand. That is ontology and epistemology. But and if you don't even know that it's ontology and epistemology, metaphysics is philosophy. It is not spirit-sounding, sciencey words. This ain't new. What it is contemporary. And that's what you need. You need a system that will fit to you. There's a reason there were no penguins in the Egyptian pantheon. I can't say it enough. I can't. Why did they not have penguins? Them niggas ain't know nothing about penguins. That's why I'm not giving y'all no system with goats in it. You niggas don't know nothing about goats. Most you know about goat is saying LeBron is the GOAT. Shut up. You niggas is all map, bruh. Just all metaphor. You have no idea what's real, what's true, what makes sense. You're just going off of feelings. And it makes me sick, but that's babies. That's why I'm the dick in the room. I'm a piece of shit, man. Oh, let me look at a few more of these, bro. This keeps going all the way down to the bottom, but that's what it does every single time. Thank you, Gerson. I appreciate your participation. Helping me out, bro. Cast a spell. Y'all see Cassis in the chat. Let's see what she had to say. This 3 months was the water I needed for my own spiritual garden. Oh, some water. The fundamentals are key for those who truly want to dig into self and seriously dive in to the makings of your own methodology, ontology, and epistemology. And see, look, guys, now you even know what those words mean. You know, it's not even that you're sounding smart. You actually know something. Man, you can use it in sentences too. God, I love it. Fundamentals are key if you want to truly dig into this shit and build your own methodology. Because see, when she said it's the water she needed for her spiritual garden, it wasn't that she just planted it. This shit been planted. She gave it something she didn't know it was missing. Just like who's the other person said that in here? David. I'm giving you something you don't realize you don't have. You feel like you have it, but once you get it, it's obvious something's different. Okay, wonderful. I'm grateful because I didn't know how flimsy my structure was, but I am able to see so much more now. Beautiful. Look, see, guys, she's not dead. She says she didn't realize how flimsy it was, and now it's better. She's not dead. So when I come up to you motherfuckers and tell you it's flimsy, you're not gonna die. When I come up to you and tell you your foundation is shit, I would know, real recognize real, shit recognize shit, your foundation is shit. It's not the end of the world. You're not gonna die. Come get these work, man. You love it. You will love it. It may hurt more than anything you've ever known, but it's gonna make so many things clear. Thank you, Castus. Ugh. And Castus most certainly will be around next month. Not next month, this month, because it's, it is April 1st. I could make this all an April Fool's thing, right? That'd be funny. All right, PM Infinity. This class is invaluable. I love that word, invaluable. Taking the class made me realize how much I really don't know. In one respect, it's a breath of fresh air because I can clearly see how much I've been in my own way. And that's better than faking it till I make it or being strong and wrong. Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers will fake it till you make it and never get around to making it, but then have the audacity to teach. That's what happened. If you fake it till you make it, the only thing you become proficient in is faking it. And if you think that faking it is making it, what you start to do is teach. You motherfuckers, man. And some of y'all motherfuckers don't even teach. All you do is just cast doubt on anything else. That's not making a point. That's what Descartes showed you. You can doubt every fucking thing. Even the integrity of your own being. You can doubt everything. So when somebody's just casting doubt, they don't have anything to say. Yeah. Some people just try to be trendy to get your attention. And they feed off of the fact that you can't tell the difference because you're working on feelings. And so long as it feels a certain way, you're going to think it's a certain way. But that's why you have to learn to think about your thinking. He who discerns well can learn well. He who discerns well can learn well. You need to learn how to discern and distinguish the details, my friend. They make all the difference. It's subtle, but whatever. Fuck Aries, right? Engaging in and taking note of the lessons, resources, and conversations really help. Oh, got one in real time. Excuse me, I'm gonna jump into that in a second. Got one in real time. Engaging in and taking notes of the lessons, resources, and conversations really help expand my awareness of what self is and grasping the details on how it becomes. Ooh, I like the distinction. I like the distinction because he makes a distinction there between being and doing. See, a lot of people think they can describe what self does without knowledge of what self is. No. No. What you're giving me is an opinion, and that works with anything. Whatever. I joined the class because I wanted to have a strong foundation for my occult spiritual practice. And I got that exactly and more. Hop in. Get in the ghetto. Get in the guild, guys. I'm so serious. You can... If nobody challenges you and you don't know how to challenge yourself, what are you even doing? Here's the answer. It's just for fun. Most people are just talking about this for fun. That's it. It feels fun to be the teacher. That's what it feels fun. Oh, thank you. You got warm coffee. It feels fun to be the teacher. Especially when you're one of these little kids who have got no confidence and don't want to admit they don't have no confidence. Thank you, love. It feels fun to play teacher on Instagrams. Oh, it's hot. I'm not doing this just for fun. I want the conversation to move forward. There is nowhere to go if everyone is right. And really, you don't believe that, because if everyone is right, you could have stayed Christian. Some motherfuckers out here only speak to try and cast doubt at Christianity. That's all they know how to do. That's the whole of their definition of spirituality, is rebelling against Christianity. That's all you're doing, is extending Christianity when you do that. See, it's like those motherfuckers who say, I don't give a fuck about nobody or nothing, but have to give a fuck enough to make sure that you know that they don't give a fuck. If you didn't give a fuck, you would have just not said nothing. Bro, it's the cap, bro. It's the cap. Amara came on here and you was talking about it, so I had to write one. Appreciate it, bro. I gave you one in real time. I love that shit. Okay, Mars. The guild will pave a way for you to make spirituality a lifestyle. That's what I want for y'all. The guild has provided me with the foundation to navigate my own psyche from a practical occultism point of view. Oh, POV. Areas keeps you accountable to axioms. If I'm not the body, and the work in the guild is actually contending with yourself and your deep-seated beliefs in human. Yes, those agreed axioms, they're easy to say, yeah, I get that, yeah, I agree to that, yeah, I believe that. I'm not this body, I'm more than the body. I'm all these gods. Easy to say. The physical world is an illusion. It's a hologram. It's easy to say. Okay, let's go. Let's build right on top of that. Let's build right on top of that, because that's what I do. And what you'll find out is when you actually have to stand on it like it's foundation, starts to wobble. Your knees start to shake. You take a week to do something that would have took 5 minutes. Taking something, not avoiding it. Anyone look back at me? No. It was shit to start with. Come on. We're going to get it right, though. We're going to get it right. Yes, sir. You have to stay accountable to your axioms. That is how a system of thinking works. See, here's the thing. This is the thing where everybody's right. That's part of the reason they want to do that. Because you don't have to be accountable to your own axioms. You can just say whatever, and you're now an authority. Because you bought some followers on Instagram. Bro, I be looking on Instagram, and I see motherfuckers with thousands and thousands of followers, right? But then you catch them on live, 2 people the whole time. And I'm like, hold on, thousands of motherfuckers fuck with you, but then don't nobody fuck with you? Bro, it's cap. Anyway, this is not for the faint-hearted, not gonna lie. It's a roller coaster, and most of it is burning away your false conceptions of self. Yes, that is the first thing you got to do. Prune you back. You are an overgrown bush that's grown in ridiculous ways. You gotta get pruned back. And a lot of that shit, bro, you think it's you, it's dead wood. It's dead wood. That shit need to be pruned off a few seasons ago. Holla at your boy. Click, click. Oh, Aries, you're trying to destroy me. You're breaking me. Yeah. Hold down. Shit. That's what I do, though. That's what I do. That's how valuable it is. Also, I've noticed that the worries and anxieties of Amar have been taken care of themselves, I guess you say. Not to say that they aren't there, but just the act of contending with them, with genius from either of the three paths, have ironed out those worries. That's the first. That's what most people are even in it for, and there's still more beyond it, right? It could be so simple. It could be so simple. Actually contending with what you think, believe, and say, and not just finding the new thing to say, finding the new way to say it. It's actually contending with what you believe, actually contending with what you don't want to have to look at, what you're terrified of. Actually contending with the trauma. Because I'll tell you right now, trauma is something you're supposed to have. It's par for the course. Well, motherfuckers will treat trauma like the rejected stepchild. And then one day, oh God, the world is rejecting me. No, you rejecting you. Shut the fuck up. Right? You'll find, especially once you start to actually contend with it, a lot of that shit is a house of cards. Most of the shit you running from is only chasing you because you running. Like dog, you ever see one of them dogs that's only gonna chase you because you running? I'm telling you, you get in here and see how simple some of this stuff can be, and learn how to grasp it, right? It's fun. It's fun. Especially with the three different angles of approach you'll get with the three paths of ascension. And we talk about that in Ascension. Because a lot of people generalize what methodology is because they don't look at their fundamentals. But once you look at the fundamentals, there are different ways you can set up methodologies. Anyways, let me continue. Because bro, I get into it. I go over and over and over this shit. It's well worth it, and I'll be staying for the next season because I still have so much to work on here. Beautiful, man. I cannot wait to see it, bro. Because like I said, this week is welcome week. I spend the whole week making sure everybody's on board, everybody's set up for us to be able to go forward. All the payment stuff is through. Everybody's signed up completely. I have the information I need. Even give y'all a little bit of time to get to meet other people who are there. You know, see who's here, say hello. All before we get started, because we'll start next week. Elias says, I'm only chasing you because you running. Avoidance will let you know what you need to face. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Avoidance is a big ass thing. That's why when I find myself avoiding some shit, I hate it, but I'm like, okay, I gotta go this way. It's not because what's over there is the ultimate whatever. It's that I know myself. I know the smell of my own bullshit. Just because I learned the smell of it don't mean it's going to stop. I need to recognize it. You're never going to stop wiping your ass. I don't care how good you get at it. How many people you teach to wipe their ass. You're never going to have to stop wiping your ass. Right? Yeah. You think you're going to wake up one day and shitless shit. I just shit, and I don't have to wipe my ass. That's how y'all niggas sound. Y'all niggas sound like you walking around, you didn't wipe your ass, but you telling motherfuckers you the kind of person never gotta wipe their ass again. What you think? A motherfucker like that walking around with shit in their drawers. Itchy booty ass motherfuckers talking all this shit. You never have to stop wiping it. Anyone who approaches shadow work like it's gonna end, don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You never stop wiping that ass. It's gonna be shit every single time. And it's not gonna smell good. I'm a piece of shit, I know. Oh. I'm having too much fun with myself, man. Oh. Where am I at? I'm an hour 45 in. Okay, smooth. What else did I want to talk about for Welcome Week? The details. Because this is going to be the last week we're using this website. So, how do you do it, right? Here, let me show you. First thing you do is you go to occultcornerstore.com. Real simple, right? Occultcornerstore.com. Let me go to this. There we go. Occult Corner Store. All right. We're actually changing the website up. It's going to be the last week we're using this website, but we're going to finish it up with Welcome Week. Make sure we got everybody through, everybody in. But what you do, look at that. There's a nice little thing on the side for the guild. All right. And you can scroll all the way down here. Easy button to click. Very simple. Look, I'll click it right now. Boom. Uh-oh. Look at that. See? It's real simple. I'm spending the whole week making sure anybody who signs up is all set up. All right? So you don't have to rush in and then wait, I missed something this week? No, you didn't. You didn't. Okay, come on, get in. Come take it. Take your time. If you want to read a little bit, go read. Because look, after Welcome Week, the only thing you're going to find here, you ain't going to find this guild membership. You're going to find a waiting list. All right, and the next waiting list is not going to get you a discount. It's going to get you first in line because maybe by the next season, I might put an attendance cap. I'm still chewing it. But I might put an attendance cap depending on how this one goes. I'm still looking at it. I may not need it, but you never know. So today, this week, it's open. You can click the button. And it'll take you here, okay? $300 gets you the next 3 months. After that, you want to continue, it's just going to be $100 for the 3 months. Because I don't mind you sticking around as long as you want to. You know, do your thing. I mean, I think it helps for anyone else who's going through. You got somebody who's been going through talking to you. You know, because me, I've been doing this shit for years. And so I don't relate to you the same way a motherfucker who's in the class with you relates. And so you taking it 2 seasons. Here comes a newbie. Here comes a noob, right? And he asking the question you asked. So I don't have to say nothing. You gonna pop right up and you can answer it for him. And before you know it, you're the kind of person who can speak this without stumbling all over yourself. Which is what I want. Which is what I want. Cast a spell, spiritual hygiene. Cleanliness is next to godliness. That's why nobody like me. I'm a piece of shit. Yo, wipe your ass and get some shit on your finger right here now, nigga. Oh. That's me. I really like that. Oh, niggas know. Oh, yeah, nigga. Look at it. Proceeds to step finger. Oh God. Oh, smooth or not. I'm going to run it back with y'all. Missed a bunch, but love that it's all recorded. Hell yeah, man. And make sure you get it. Oh, bro. That is funny. Yo, Smooth should die. Make sure you go ahead and get in the guild this season, bro. Oh, man. That was great. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Bro. Oh, man, that's how it be, bro. That's how it be. Oh, man. And if you're not ready, come ask a dumb question. Because I love when motherfuckers come out. And motherfuckers think the question they asking is dumb. And not only I'm going to directly answer you, but every now and then you'll get motherfuckers who've been doing some of this shit come give you an answer. And look, the reason this looks like I haven't responded to these is because this isn't my Spirit Shrink account. This is the one I use to record stuff. So I don't check shit on this one. I just use it to record stuff or do video. But yeah, I'm gonna respond to you, Spirit Shrink, because it's fun. I like motherfuckers coming up and thinking that their question is dumb, and I show them how pertinent it is. You may not know how to ask the question appropriately, but that's practice makes perfect. That's because you don't practice saying it. And those of you who practice saying it, don't let nobody question you. Nobody challenges you. And so you get no feedback on what you're saying. Oh. Bro, don't be peeking on my show. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, okay. That's really, what am I forgetting today? What am I forgetting? What else do I want to talk about? I'll probably do a couple of lives this week. Yeah, the next one I want to do it on the 3 A's. Cause bro, I can literally give all of you all of my gems, and it won't make a difference because I comprehend what you don't know that you don't know. I can see it. Oh, you can't see me, Harris. I'm spooky this. No. I just wanted to get you started, okay? What I found is a lot of people who are interested in this haven't started doing anything. And those who do a lot of talking about it don't do much doing. They do a lot of talking because they want to make sure other people know that they know. They want to appear a certain way. They want people to think they're a certain kind of person. Motherfuckers called me patient. That just means my disguises are good. Fuck you, me. Patient. Well, yeah, man. If you're not sure, check out the guild. Get the details. Hit the link below. It'll take you to the public side of the guild. This little door right over here. It shows you the public side. All right. The private side is only available to those who are part of the guild, who are part of the paying members for the season. Okay, that's where you get the inside stuff, like the black books and the study material, the text archive, and the interaction with the rest of the people who are in there, the audios from the sessions. But the public side, this is where you can go see those reviews. You can get updates of when Welcome Week is going to come back around if for some reason you didn't keep up with it. All the details are here. So most of the stuff I use in the presentations you can find in the Trinity or the Bookman model. The calendars are here. You can even ask your own dumb question. Or you can just troll me. I don't care. You niggas be weak at trolling, bro. That shit pisses me off. That'd be so disappointing. Like, calling me bald isn't an insult. Especially when your girl like it. Whatever. I'm being a dick. All right, y'all. This is it for me today. All right. Welcome Week is here. Click the link. Get in the guild. There's only 1 week right now the door is open. Unless, of course, you want to wait till the fall season. Your priorities. Don't. I'm going to be here anyway. I'm going to be here either way. Okay? Thank y'all for coming out. Fucking with me. Having a good time. Get in the fucking guild. Where is the? Oh, okay, I have it down here. Ha. Okay. Yeah, this has been fun, guys. For the new people, the live class are so much better than the recorded audio. Yeah, bro. I mean, the recorded audio you can follow along because you go back, but bro, get in the live session. Get in here and engage. Don't be shy. I mean, be shy, but this is the time to challenge that shit. If you want like-minded people, you got to go through something with them. You can't just find their name on a list. You got to go through something with them. So get in here and go through something with some people. This is how you